Well, 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 Homelander took me bloody son.
Very interesting here. Before there was Sketch, there was Stretch. Now, if you've clicked on this video to watch me drag this guy through the mud like Twitter's done for the last 72 hours, I have a really big, black, hard disappointment for you, because I'm not going to do that. I'm starting to see a lot of things on the internet talking about how it's bad that he's gay, or I'm done watching him because he's gay. That's a really horrible thing to say about somebody. If you want to make fun of him because he took a BBC on camera, that's fine. But from what I understand, he was really, really, really close to offing himself, and he even talks about this.
Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now.
The situation is so unclear. We're not even sure if he's gay. He could have just been going through it that bad that he thought out that this was something that he could do to get his mind off of it and get some money. You know, he states that he's going through addiction problems, and I feel like making fun of that is little beneath us would be the term I'm looking for, but let's be real, nothing's beneath the internet, especially the little brainwashed 12-year-old edgelord pray the gay aways. You know which ones I'm talking about. But when you're in the public eye like somebody like Sketch is, you need to understand that when something like this happens, you're going to get outed, you're going to get made fun of, you're going to get exposed. That's just how it is. You've been blessed to make millions and millions and millions of dollars sitting in your room yelling at a TV. I actually had a buddy tell me he's either unironically going to off himself or he's just going to take it on the chin. And I'm very happy that he ended up choosing option B because he handled it well and he was actually pretty funny about it.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
And with the backlash from pretty much everybody on Twitter, that can really get to some guy's mental state. And I know it's funny, but it doesn't make it necessarily right to harp on him and make fun of him. You know, everybody just needs to chill. From what this looks like, FaZe Clan did a lot for him, which is good because this could have ended pretty scary. But like I said, I'm not here to drag this guy through the mud. So what? He's gay. Let him live. Who I am going to drag through the mud is this motherfucker right here. Because Sketch is getting 10 times the backlash this guy is getting, and Sketch didn't even do anything bad.
I love kids, Charlie. I love kids.
Tim, I would really not be screaming that at the top of your lungs.
Giving him the benefit of the doubt is probably a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway for contextual purposes. Now listen up, kids. If something doesn't make sense or add up, it's generally not true. Let me get the reading glasses out for this one. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those type of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Really? So you've admitted that you messaged a minor and that's why your Twitch was banned in a tweet that was changed 3 times. Which is fine that you changed the tweet because I understand that looks really, really, really bad messaging a minor. Who knows, she could have been a fan, somebody who wanted attention. Well, not that, not in that way. Holy shit. She could have been somebody that supports you, which these are all very plausible things that could happen. So being under that much fire, why haven't you dropped the chat messages? Right, because this is plausible deniability. This is your out. This is your ceasefire to make everybody love you again. And you haven't done it. So something isn't adding up. And this isn't a case of protecting her privacy. No. The only reason you would hold these messages that long is if something bad was said that you know is going to affect you. If this was an innocent conversation, then there's no privacy to protect.
Oh my God, you're so kind. You're so protective. You're like my daddy.
Is that what you like to hear?
No.
Do you want to fuck me, William?
No.
No, yeah.
Never
of course
mind.
you do. Of course you do. Everybody wants to fuck the 15-year-old.
In a report from the Rolling Stone, journalist Rod Slasher
reported that Doc was made aware of the person's age during their conversation. But he indicated this was no problem and continued on. Nice try, Diddy. This reminds me of like one of those Vitali live streams where they put all the evidence in front of somebody and they go, well, I see nothing wrong with making a new friend. So what? Age is just a number. It's just a friend. I had no intentions with this. And one of the other really, really sad factors of this story is that he has a wife. Now, assuming that she didn't know what was up, you gotta feel for her in this situation, right? I mean, these aren't young people. These are people in their early 40s who have been together for 16 years with a child. It's not one of those things where maybe you love somebody in your early 20s and you can kind of just be like, you know what, whatever, it didn't work, this guy's an asshole. They're locked in. 16 years is a little under half their lifespan. And to top it all off, there's still a kid that needs to be raised. This isn't a 20-year-old kid. This is like a 1 or 2-year-old kid. Very, very fresh. But to be completely honest with you, I can't imagine that their relationship is something straight out of heaven. In 2017, he admitted to cheating, which, you know, how many couples therapy sessions can you go to? How much talking can you really do when you have that massive of a breach of trust? This guy is just a piece of shit, and there's no other way around it. Granted, these allegations are true, which I'm like 97% sure they are. I don't think I could actually think of much of a worse person, you know, that's not famous in history than Dr. Disrespect. You cheat on your wife, you're a pedophile, you already have them and your kid locked into a situation, and you're going to throw all this away to have a shot at a minor? I mean, like I was saying, if these allegations aren't true, you need to drop the chat logs. This is your ceasefire. But of course they're true. It's been 2 weeks. Nothing. Moral of the story, I think it's absolutely crazy that Sketch is getting double, triple, quadruple the backlash that Dr. Disrespect is getting for being gay versus having relations with that minor, allegedly, quote unquote. I don't know. Have a great day.
I did not have sexual relations with that
Child.
I'm just kidding. I did.